MHM. We up now. We up now.
Shout out to Little B-Way and PG3, two of my favorite children stars. I can't wait, yo. There's a lot of things going to be happening with Little B-Way real soon. I can already see it. I foresee your future. Nah, but he's already out there doing real big things. I heard there's a Little B-Way diss track already. I heard this diss track, and I'm like, really already? Like, you can't be even kidding me. Like, whoever wrote this diss track, first of all, he sounds like he's reading off of a piece of paper. But these are children, I ain't going to talk about nobody kids. But he sounds like he's reading off of a piece of paper. And then it just doesn't make any sense. It's just like he's blabbering a lot. Like, it really just don't make any sense to me. But I kind of feel like instead of you trying to have your child make a diss track about another child, you should be encouraging your child to make music like Lil B-Way so he can become something. I'm just saying. That's just my opinion. But let's get back into this Donald Trump ratchet stuff. This is considered ratchet news because I find Donald Trump to be very ratchet. So anytime I talk about Donald Trump, it's ratchet news because he's ratchet as hell. Donald Trump is just as all types of ratchet. It's Green Party's Stein files for, what the heck? I'm sorry, my laptop just did some old crazy stuff. Excuse me, I'm catching a cold. Green Party presidential candidate Jill Stein officially filed a request to election officials Friday to conduct a recount in the battleground state of Wisconsin. State Elections Commission Administrator Mike Haas said Stein filed the request officials Friday to conduct a recount Friday about an hour and a half ahead of 5 p.m. Central Standard deadline. The commission is preparing to move forward with the statewide recount of votes for President of the United States. Haas said in the press release, "We have assembled an internal team to direct the recount. We have been in close consultation with our county clerk partners and have arranged for legal representation by the Wisconsin Department of Justice." All right. Stein, who earned little more than 1% of the nationwide vote, formally requested a Wisconsin recount Friday afternoon, vowing to do the same in coming days in Michigan and Pennsylvania. There is no evidence of election tampering in the states where Trump scored razor-thin victories, but Green Party spokesman George Martin insisted the American people needs to have it investigated to make sure our votes count. Right. I think that's a great idea.
So are they going to do it?
I think so. Wisconsin GOP Executive Director Mark Morgan issued a statement calling the recount request absurd and nothing more than an expensive political stunt that undermines Wisconsin's election process. Mind you, he's a Republican. Republican Senator Devin Lamau, who chairs... I don't know why that happened.
When the whole world is your playground.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Republican Sean Devine Lemau, who chairs the state Senate Elections Committee, said he will re-examine state law next year to ensure a candidate who received 1% of the vote cannot hold the results of an election hostage. Martin said Republicans' response was expected and stressed that the recount was about determining whether the system was secure, not who won or lost the fight for Wisconsin's 10 electoral college votes. During a news conference in Milwaukee, Martin said Stein's campaign would ask for a reconciliation of voting records that would go beyond an audit, but he didn't provide details. Stein's campaign has been raising money online to cover the cost of recounts in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. She says she wants to make sure hackers didn't skew the results in those swing states. The campaign have raised about $5.2 million as of Friday afternoon. Late Tuesday, Stein issued a press release calling on supporters to raise $2.5 million to fund the recount effort in 3 states that Donald Trump won: Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Michigan. Wisconsin laws calls for the state to perform a recount and candidate requests as long as he or she can pay for it. The state has never performed a presidential recount. Elections officials estimate the effort will cost up to $1 million. I don't understand that. If they already raised $5.2 million, why is she still asking for more money? The state is working under a federal deadline of December 13th to complete the recount. So, yeah. So, guys, you know, this is a very, 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 very important task. Like, a lot of people were saying that the Russians hacked the election. And I don't know.
Nah, they said that on the news. They said internet scientists said that those states was hacked.
Okay, so, you know.
It's been confirmed that they was hacked.
Basically. So I feel that if we all come together and I don't care if it's $1, you know, somebody, you guys get in touch with these people. This news report came from Fox 5. If you guys go on the Fox 5's website, you can go and see where you're able to donate the money. So they have until December 13th, which is less than 2 weeks away. My birthday is on the 16th. Turn up. Shout out to all Sagittarius. Who gonna be turning up with Miss Benz?
Right?
What?
Clintons is gonna pay for it all the way.
I think so. And I think that's a very good idea that people should, you know, because who's to say? Like, I just found it ironic after everything Trump did throughout this whole campaign. I still really can't believe that these people went out and voted for him. But hey, there's a lot of secret racists in this country. And ever since Trump became president, Trump has given these racists a voice. In Gwinnett County High School, there's a high school in Gwinnett County. I was watching this on the news yesterday. There's already spews of hatred words coming out, like these white KKK and these white folks and all kinds of crazy stuff. Now, we do know Georgia is a Republican state. You know, it's an at-will state. But at the end of the day, we don't have to, just because this man is becoming president-elect, you guys should never, if it took somebody else to become president-elect, a racist man, a very known public racist, to become president-elect, to give you guys a voice, that means you guys have always been cowards and will always be cowards. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it don't take nobody to become anything for me to speak up, because Miss Benz don't bite her tongue. You know, if I don't like you, I don't like you, and that's just what it is. But, you know, it's just sad to see that because this man became president-elect, that you guys have a voice. You hidden racists have a voice now, a reason to speak up. You guys should have been speaking up and shouldn't have been cowards. But you know what? Y'all gonna only be able to speak up but so much, because this is not the 1800s or the early slavery days, honey. You are in 2016. Okay, you are in 2016. You run up on the wrong black folk person or Muslim person or any person of a diverse community, spitting that old KKK talking, white supremacy talk. If you want to nowadays, you're gonna get your feelings real hurt. Real hurt. I already got my license permit, so I'm waiting. I'm just waiting on it. Try me if you want to.
Yeah.
I'm purging.
SB. Blood diamond. Through the fire. Black dawn. September 86. My release was destined. My mother screamed and kicked on the bloody stretcher. I was born to a world that couldn't get no better. I awoke to a world, dirty cots and cellies. I approached the judge focused, my heart was ready. My mother dressed her court sorrow, her heart was heavy. So much sweat in my palms, he threw the hammer at me. 15 years gone, so second chances. Up the river, my powder broke and my mind racing. Holy in this title telling they lying maybe. My appeal went dry, looking so now I'm crazy. That was one of the multitude, look how he played me. I hit the deck, Magic in like Ray, carried me like a brother when others was led astray. Money ain't hit the books, put dog food on my tray. Stomach was in my back, ate all food on my tray. Wait, the cell is my coffin, the y'all was my grave. Jiggin' be capping ain't hard as they say. Yeah, I'm calling the guys, ain't none on pickup. What? I'm dreaming of murder, killing this. Thought you was in it, you thought you was hard. You thought you was living, you thought you was God. Blind, my vision was lust from the start. Serving my sentence is tearing me apart. The journey was hell where it left me with scars. The nights was torture and grief in my heart. Blood diamond the business, the glory is ours. Blood diamond the business, the glory is ours. September 86, my release was destined. My mama screamed and kicked on the bloody stretcher. I was born to a world that couldn't get no better. I awoke to a world, dirty cots and cellies. Pressure on me, I'm slowly losing my wits. Dreaming about the ocean, the water stinging my skin. Trying to contain my anger, but constantly losing my strength. No sympathy from my father, he told me life is a gift. Rush in the yard, the iron giving me tension. Fury in my blood as my back pressing the benches. Fantasize about streets, minus cops and the snitches. Stuck in the past, the future seems so distant. September 86, my release was destined. My mother screamed and kicked on the bloody stretcher. I was born to a world that couldn't get no better. I awoke to a world that couldn't get no better. Blood diamond. Sunny Bombaye. Yeah. SB. Light is up.
Yo, 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 yo. You are now tuned into WSUT Radio with Miss Benz Morning Melodies. It's me, the big bad one, them called Benz. I just got in my feelings real quick. That Donald Trump stuff be pissing me off. He be making my blood pressure high and everything because I just don't like racist people. You know, I'm such a nice person and I get along with when I say everybody, you'll be surprised if you meet some of my friends. Like, I got friends from all walks of life. And for him to be trying to divide the country like this is ridiculous. I was also watching the news this morning and ISIS may be planning a massive attack on U.S. soil. I'm sorry, it's soil, because it's pissing me off just talking about this idiot. I told you he my ratchet news, because he ratchet as hell. But ISIS may be planning a massive attack on U.S. soil inauguration day. And, you know, my family going out there for inauguration, SUT, you know, so I'm kind of worried now, and I'm kind of skeptical. I wouldn't go to and see President-elect Obama be inaugurated. President-elect Obama. President-elect Donald Trump to see him be inaugurated. I wouldn't go. I don't recommend any minority to go. This is not a day in history. It's just like, I don't know. It's going to be a whole bunch of white supremacists there. So I really don't think that is a safe place for minorities to be at, to be honest.
It ain't even safe for white people to be there.
Right. Because ISIS is going to attack. And they plan on attacking.
I think you really just got to be alert to everything because they thinking about attacking in the major cities too. Yeah,
but they're going to attack on Inauguration Day. So they're going to attack in Washington, New York. They're going to hit all the big major cities.
Yeah. It's possible that it definitely can happen.
It's ISIS. They've been planning this. They already told the world not to elect Donald Trump as president unless there's going to be problems in the U.S. You know what I mean? And they did it. So it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a big problem.
The United States can't stop every country.
Right. Definitely can't stop every country. Speaking of which, Fidel Castro has passed away today. Cubans are actually celebrating this man's death. I don't know if you guys knew, but he was the president over Cuba for quite some time. And I believe it was back in 2013 or 2012 that when he started becoming really sick, he gave his little brother power, Raul. Castro. And he stepped down from presidency and will not be returning. I mean, just because his family was still the president, it still was just like, oh God, you know?
Yeah.
So, but now that Fidel Castro has passed away, it's probably going to be a lot of things changing. Like even when Barack Obama